Really?
Well, here it is finally, the final leg of the T20 World Cup preparation. 2-1 you won against Australia, excellent. Now India will be hoping that they can erase one more bit of a jinx that has been going on. I mean, it's remarkable. India won series against South Africa in South Africa, but you've never managed to win a T20I series in India against South Africa. 2015, 2-0. Then in 2019, 1-1. Now again, June, 2-2. So in 4 months, in just 4 months, you're going to play the same team for the second time.
And don't forget there's a 3-match ODI series as well following this.
This, yes, why the people are asking, why is there an ODI series? Well, it is because of a bilateral commitment.
And
these ODIs, these 3 ODIs were supposed to be played in April 2020.
Which is of course when the COVID cancellation
happened. But March, April 2020 was the 3 ODIs. Remember, one match happened in Dharamshala, but it was washed off without a ball being bowled. And teams headed to Lucknow before the COVID pandemic brought the whole world to a grinding halt. Right. So that is why those 3 ODIs are going to be played. 3 ODIs are going to be played now. Of course, the core of the Indian cricket team will head to Australia after the end of the 3rd T20I in Indore on 5th or 6th. Then they will play 2 games, 2 warm-up games, and then you have October 23 India versus Pakistan, but after that you also have India South Africa. So 9 T20Is. 9 T20Is in the space of 1 year between these 2 teams. Talk about overkill.
But it's India South Africa is the new India Sri Lanka.
Well, but in those 4 months, a lot has changed.
Correct.
Why? Temba Babuma. Please.
Yeah, that's right.
Our 2 gentlemen are here finally.
Nikhil is looking like a gentleman.
Absolutely.
Not that.
I don't know why.
The black.
Black, beige, very classic.
Yeah. He's paid tribute to New Zealand's 2 best teams in that period. All Blacks and the Beige Brigade.
What is the team? Deepak Chahar, is he playing?
Team hasn't been announced.
Let's see.
No, I don't think Deepak Chahar will play.
I don't think they're going to be doing any experimentation now.
Safe team. Harshal Patel, Jasprit Bumrah, Arshdeep Singh, Rishabh Pant, Dinesh Karthik, Akshar Patel, UZ Chahal, Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul, Virat Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav.
That will be our playing 11.
I think Harshal Patel may have to, although there are chances, we discussed this yesterday also, because he's in the 15-member squad of the T20 World Cup, he gets the, if I can say, use that word, he gets the first right to play in that 11. But I think they'll have to test their bench strength also, and Deepak Chahar with the new ball, you can actually, he could be a better option. Why? Because you know that Arshdeep and Bumrah, they can do the job in the end. So why not have a bowler who can move the ball around a bit and get you a few early wickets?
Lots of grass on the pitch today.
All the more reason that you have to play.
See the
Deepak
amount
Chahar.
of grass today. It's going to be swinging.
Plus dark clouds coming from the horizon.
Dark clouds?
Yes.
All the more reason that you should, all the more reason that you will play Deepak Chahar, because he's a better batter also.
Better batter.
Compared to
Harshal.
But like Aditya is pointing out that Sanju Samson will get a lot of hiccups.
Sanju Samson is going to get hiccups regardless. Even when they were playing recently in Chennai, the fans were giving him an ovation that it has to be seen.
Today you're playing in Thiruvananthapuram.
Sanju land.
You will get a lot of hiccups. Everyone.
Sanju Samson.
Everyone will remember.
GJK is also saying it. The biggest Sanju fan on our channel.
Is he?
GJK always start Sanju.
So Harshal Patel is.
No, don't go by the end.
That I was about to ask you this because
it has happened so many times.
He's warming up and.
No, there were so many times to see Ashwin warming up and then 11. No,
never mind that. I remember that Pakistan match.
Can Ashwin play today? Considering
Ashwin can play
in place of.
No, I'll tell you. In the team that I picked yesterday, where you're going to go with 1 batsman less.
Then in place of
UZ, you might bring him to again give cushion to your batting, whereby your number 6, 7, 8, 9 all will be bowling all rounders.
His
6, 7, 8, 9.
Looking at his expressions. on his face?
No, none of that matters. Those expressions, warming up, signs, none of it matters, because no matter who you see warming up when,
they're all dead pal.
yeah, it just doesn't tell you anything.
Yep. Anyway, look, how many left-handers are there in the South African team?
Now you
UCL
will
is
see-
playing.
Now you will
There's
see.
Quinton de Kock,
Yeah,
there's David Miller.
UCL is basically checking the wickets in the nets.
Not in the nets.
Yeah.
Was he?
Ah,
Yes.
Was
Yeah.
that in the
Well,
net?
Yeah.
Nets were
They had nets.
No, but
around
it's a
the-
center pitch. Now next must be the same square. Same square. Now what they do is
No,
this
I
is the playing
understand.
field. So then it'll give him an idea of the soil, this and that, everything. Now because same
I
square.
thought those were the nets right at the corner. Anyway, maybe.
Oh, you're saying corner of the ground? No, I thought that was in the center. Because
Anyway.
if you saw, by the way, I think he was not looking at the nets. By the way,
Who?
He was looking at the main pitch.
Who?
UZ Chahal.
No, but Surya Kumar Yadav was doing nets, and UZ Chahal, I think, was just checking.
Yes, yes.
They just basically checking
they
the
put
grass.
those nets.
No, I get your
So
point. what you-
stopping the ball when it is hitting, not that was the main pitch. I'll tell you why. Because
No,
while
but they'll
UZ
not
was-
allow him to practice on the main pitch.
Yeah, not on the main pitch, on the side.
I think he's checking the grass, whether it is live
No,
grass
no,
or
that
dead
was the
grass
main
or
pitch.
wicket.
That was main pitch. I tell you
No,
why.
this cannot be the main pitch. No,
It was because there was
you cannot practice on the main
No, he
pitch.
was not practicing. You know who was standing behind? Virat Kohli was there.
Arey, Surya was actually practicing.
That was Virat Kohli with
Arey,
red
who
socks.
was it?
I have no idea.
Virat Kohli with red socks. I tell you what he was doing.
With
he was
red-
doing yes,
No,
he was
that
wearing
was
these
Surya.
red socks. No, Virat it was. He was tapping and looking, and that visualization. He was doing visualize. I hope I can repeat.
Shadow
go
batting,
back.
right?
Ah,
He was like shadow batting.
What
Yeah,
go on
that
the
was-
pitch. Go on the pitch that he was standing behind the pitch.
Yeah.
Quite possibly.
And the
But
stumps
I
he was
think-
doing,
I-
yeah.
I
And UZ
think-
was here.
Yeah, and
Just
I think
checking
I think you may be right, but I'm not too sure about Virat Kohli, because what I
No, it
saw
was.
it was Surya Kumar Yadav. But when you say that it was the main pitch, it could be the main wicket because UZ
Prasad Bhagat says it was VK.
because
I saw it was
quite
he was wearing
possible.
red socks.
Because
and he
UZ
was-
Chahal didn't step onto that wicket. So usually
He also
he
he
was
also
just checking in.
didn't.
So
So
quite
what he was
possible.
doing, he was checking from outside, like next to the wicket, and even Virat was not on the pitch. He was just at the end of it, where the stumps
inside
come
the
up.
crease, I think.
No, where the stumps come behind
Yeah,
it.
behind it,
and
yeah.
then he was visualizing that that I will be hitting. That was happening.
Yes.
It was the same.
So what is your 11? You were missing yesterday. You were on some staycation, I guess.
Nah, my normal 2-day off. It was Navratra, so
So staycation can happen in Navratra also.
So what have so
kids competitions and all, busy with that.
Acha, what is your 11?
My 11 is KL, Rohit, Virat, Surya, and Rishabh Pant comes in. Then DK. That's my 6. That's my batters. Aksar.
7.
Then Arshdeep. Bhuvi. No, Bhuvi's not there. Bhuvi's not there. Sorry. Bumrah. Then Deepak Chahar. Not necessarily in that order, but
Yeah.
then
UZ or Ashwin?
that's
Does it
UZ.
10. He's done 10 now.
UZ.
So that's why I said the last one.
He's got the same 11.
Same 11. No, barring.
But no.
You exactly.
Deepak Chahar.
He's
But
not taken Harshal Patel.
Harshal Patel.
you've picked Deepak Chahar over Harshal Patel.
Harshal
So this is
Patel.
the same 11 that I
You also picked.
Yeah.
I think it will be the same 11 minus Deepak Chahar and Harshal Patel. That will be the 11 that they would
Okay.
minus Deepak and Harshal
Deepak
Patel in
Chahar
place
out,
of Deepak Chahar.
and Harshal Patel in.
In.
That
Okay.
will be the 11.
No, but because I didn't have a look at the wicket. Moller is coming for the toss.
Alongside Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma. Last 10 T20 Is, Pacers have taken 44% of the wickets and spinners 56. Nice picture with Themba Bavuma and Rohit Sharma.
Yep.
So,
I hope match referee is not Javagar Sinha today.
why?
Huh?
Andrik Nokia is playing. He's marking his run up
Yeah.
with the tape.
Yeah, Nortje Rabada on this
That
green
much
wicket.
is certain.
Ravi Shastri.
I-
Yes. What have you decided? They have decided to field first.
Yeah. 3 months Bavuma's coming back. He's not played any kind
Yeah.
of. He missed the England series.
The last T20, in fact, the last match he played, that was against India.
India only.
Where will Themba Bavuma bat?
He'll open, no?
He has to open.
Why? Middle order.
Then you send him at 11 then.
Riza Hendricks and QDK can open.
have been in
Reza anyway is an opener. So
Yeah, Reza and QDK.
But I think Bumrah is suited for an anchor type role which you need as an opener.
like how you have to employ as an opener.
Yeah, which you have to employ.
Will you play Babar Azam at number 4?
Babar Azam at number 4. Number 3, I might play him. Why?
No, I'm just asking.
I can play him at number 3. I think what they can do is have Rizwan open with Iftikhar. Can he open? I don't know whether he'll open.
Where does he even fit into the scheme? I don't know. 4 to 6, he's batted in all the positions.
To be fair, you could say that about Nawaz and Khushdil also. They've also flitted around.
Yes.
And Javagal Srinath.
Indeed, it is Javagal Srinath and Ravi Shastri.
And Rohit has won the toss.
Third on the trot.
Of course, he'll bowl first.
And we are bowling first.
Field first, that's what he said.
Field first.
Again chasing. Don't you have wanted India to bat first and get
No, but against South Africa, in any case.
So you're basically
First match
you
of
want
the
to win.
series.
You do want
First
to win.
match of the series.
Yeah, maybe you want to bat first or dead
You
rubber.
want to try the
Dead rubber.
In a
First
dead
match
rubber
of the
also,
series, I'll not
it
take.
to be in writing.
Maybe.
dead rubber. You should do it.
They should.
Because what if that? I'm saying crucial games you'll have to play. That Pakistan game.
Then again, you'll be blaming
win
toss.
or lose or whatever. Will decide whether you're going to stay or not. Then you might as well do what you will. If you're put in a position where it's a must-win game in the T20 World Cup, every game is a must-win game. Get used to
give your
batting
bowlers
first.
the art of defending also, because as I pointed out previously in a couple of days back in the show, whenever India lost, it's batting first in the T20 World Cup. Most of India's losses. 2021, both the games against Pakistan and New Zealand, you lost while batting first.
But first match, Ashwin.
That's okay. We'll know soon.
I doubt he'll be playing.
I don't think
But to be fair, Ashwin has a good record against
No, and
left-handers. They have two good
especially the
left-handers.
left-handers, the number of left-handers
Miller,
that,
QDK.
Yeah.
Rabada.
Yeah. And but although with QDK, UZ Chahal also has a very good
record against
them, if
him,
you're going by
yes.
matchup.
Umesh is also bowling, huh?
And QDK is not been in form. Especially against India in the last series, he was not in good
He's
form.
pretty much out of form.
Yes.
Rohit, by the way, we all thought that he's not too lucky with the coin. But of late he has been.
Hope it happens in multilateral
I
events,
hope
not
he
in a
loses now
bilateral.
and then that luck comes when the tournament starts.
I know.
Or he can have a long streak of luck, one or the other.
Long streak.
Let him get some.
Why are they
now
not
and the World Cup also.
sending-
ना long streak नहीं होता है ना.
Kohli had long streaks of losing tosses.
Yeah.
I know.
That happens.
Bad luck
Winning
you
is the
get.
problem.
Good luck.
Good luck only stays
Not so
for a
much good.
very short time. So might as well have it in the game versus Pakistan, South Africa.
When it's important, when
Yeah.
it's needed.
Yeah. So and then semis and final.
And
Final, that's it. 4 games. He just asked
Four
for
games.
4 games. That's it.
4 tosses we want to.
Now you're seeing the representation of what it is you were.
Tough.
Not too close, huh?
Temba has a point to prove, huh? By the way.
No, he's
Not
tough
been-
journey
Not been picked
in the SA T20,
Exactly.
but the T20 I captain.
SA20.
Yeah, but the T20 I captain of South Africa. 3 months out with an elbow injury. Whether he's in rhythm, we don't know.
Whose cap is he wearing?
His own?
So
You're talking
one
about the
standard
size?
size, it's big, nah. What to do? They can't customize. They can actually.
They can, I'm sure they
Yeah, of course.
They can, or they just come up with like you must have standard sizes now.
can. And they do just be
Small,
even if
medium,
someone
and
is sticking
large.
out from the back.
Look
Oh.
at that.
It's sticking out from the back.
That's what, nah. So
It's a big cap.
unless it's a style statement, because sometimes these oversized caps are pretty stylish. They're like funky. You wear.
No, can you call this baggy green only? This is also green, no?
No. That the
Baggy
baggy has
the
to be
design is
that
different.
other type.
No, I know it's not baggy, but for him it is.
Yeah. No, but that style is different. This is the baseball cap. It's oversized.
They have
baseball.
a straight flap though.
No.
baseball.
No. They have curly. No.
They have
Of
the
course,
straight
yeah.
Chal.
New York Open.
Okay.
Okay,
Pant and
so
Arshdeep in place of Bhuvi and Hardik. Simple. So Arshdeep in, Pant in. That's the Indian 11. We said.
Yeah.
So
So
no
no changes.
Deepak Chahar.
No Deepak Chahar.
And plenty of Sanju
No, but
Sanju
we
chance
said
for
that
Rishabh
this will be the team.
Yeah.
I said that the team that they will play is very simple. We can quickly tell you the 11. It's Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul, Virat Kohli, Suryakumar Yadav, Rishabh Pant, Dinesh Karthik, Akshar Patel.
Bumrah and Chahal are also not there, I
UZ
think. Bumrah and Chahal are not there.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
So Chahal has been dropped.
So I told you guys.
Bumrah and Chahal also miss out.
Yeah. So now I'll tell you this team.
So then
the
Ashwin will come in.
Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul, Virat Kohli, Surya Kumar Yadav, Rishabh Pant comes in, Dinesh Karthik, Akshar Patel, Harshal Patel, R. Ashwin, Deepak Chahar, Arshdeep Singh. So they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bowlers straight.
Yeah. So basically the combination, what we said, 5 bowlers only they'll go with.
Yep.
So basically Harshal Patel and Deepak Chahar both are in the squad or in the 11 and Yuzi Chahal and Bumrah have been rested, you can say.
But my point is now I
Ashwin.
want to know this. Why Jasprit Bumrah is coming out of an injury? We want to see him get into rhythm.
Yeah.
Doesn't play the first match of that series.
Second one was truncated.
Second match, no, whatever truncated, he played 2 matches. Why shouldn't he be playing now?
Exactly.
See, there can only be 2 things. One, there is still some sort of injury. But if that is the case, then he shouldn't have played those 2 previous matches because you're risking him. But if he is fit and you want to ease him in, then that is a bad call.
Yep.
You want to utilize him. What you're gonna take him raw with just 3 or 4 games and make him play that Pakistan game? I would not. Your number 1 bowler, I'd be very worried. It just beats me.
This is the last series that India and South Africa both have before the T20
Those
World Cup.
practice matches are not.
They were not
Yeah.
counted those. No.
Exactly.
Main
Competitive
match
cricket.
pressure, that's where you get to see. If India were batting first, then you have to defend. We kept saying now that if Jasprit Bumrah comes, we'll get to see.
Yes.
India will be able to defend. That situation can only be simulated in a proper T20 match. And so if just both ways it's wrong. If he is not fully fit, then why did he play the 2 previous games? That was a big risk. You shouldn't have taken it. And if he is fully fit, you're just easing him in, then also big mistake. He should have been playing.
Yep.
All game.
6 overs, 73 runs in those 2 matches.
Yeah.
That means barring those 2 Yorkers that he bowled in that truncated game in Nagpur.
Maharaj is playing for the Indian right-handers.
So there is Dickok there, Riley Russo, Markram,
Shamsi.
Miller, Stubbs is also there.
Yeah, stuff.
Tristan Stubbs.
Panel is playing Rabada, Maharaj, Noki and Shamsi.
So basically
So
spinner
no
and a left
Pretorius. They've not gone with Pretorius. They've
No.
not gone with the Wayne Panel.
No,
No,
they
no,
have
Panel
no-
is there.
Panel is there.
He has to be there because no Janssen. No?
Why is there no answer? Has he withdrawn or what?
Injury or something.
Because I saw
he's
him
in the
during the
50.
practice. I saw him practicing
he's
with
in
the South African
he's
team.
in the
Was
15
that
also.
Mako or was it his
Mako Janssen, yeah.
Marco, okay, he's in the 15. I checked the 15, he is there.
If there has been some latest development I'm not aware of,
Yeah.
or
I remember everywhere when I was reading even the predicted levels, everyone was saying Panel. No one said anything about it.
No, that's fine because he did well also.
Yes.
He's come back after a long time. He's doing well. I understand that. Panel comes in. So Bauma,
so-
QDK. So no Riza Hendricks also.
Someone is pointing out some comments that Bumrah has apparently got a niggle. I don't know whether.
No, but that's
No,
what I'm
that's
trying
what
to
he's
say.
saying.
na.
no,
That is
was-
what I'm saying.
That he is already carrying a niggle. That is the reason why he is being getting in and out, or
yes.
out as in he's being rested
Rested.
and also being given opportunities to play also just to get back into the rhythm for Bumrah. But
I'm scared if
It's
he
a
has a
very
niggle.
weird handling of the situation. Very, very.
Either you-
I'm scared if he has a niggle. I'm really worried because if this is a niggle, that means not fully fit. I don't know whether he'll be fully fit.
I
now
think
for
it
the
is that
T20.
situation where you're just trying to assemble him. Okay, boy, last for 2 games,
But then,
4 overs.
what if he got injured in one of those 2 games? Then it was a World Cup ruling out injury. He would have been out of the World Cup then. You were willing
This
to
is
take
called
that-
managing with
So
cotton wool.
basically, you might be then going with and we'll know in the next 2 games. But there's a good chance that you will be traveling to Australia without a fully fit Jasprit Bumrah, who is your number 1 strike bowler, not just for India, but I'd say arguably in the world right now. And that's
Yep.
Pakistan are going to be missing Shaheen Afridi for the India match. I've heard that Shaheen Afridi will
Yeah.
not be available for the India match. So if Jasprit Bumrah is also not there, 2 of your standout, which weren't there in Asia Cup also, both of them. That was a debate. Both might not be there.
still they made it to the finals.
Yeah, they did.
I think that first game between India and Pakistan may just decide that who is
Yeah.
going to go to the semi-finals.
By the way, looking at South Africa's batting, I don't know. So Panel at 7 and it doesn't give me that much confidence. So they got Bauma and QDK to open. They've got a Riley Russo somewhere.
Riley number 3.
Riley will be.
Eden Markram.
Number 4 is Markram.
At 4.
Then
Five is
Miller at 5.
Miller at 5.
And Tristan Stubbs at 6.
Stubbs is okay, unknown quantity. I know he's just won $1 million or something. What in that T20, one of the highest
bids,
highest bid for Tristan Stubbs. We saw him for Mumbai Indians in the IPL.
And basically in the CPL recently he did 5 sixes, 5 consecutive. I don't know whether that was Stubbs or Brevis.
No, Brevis.
That was Brevis.
That's Dwell Brevis, yes. Not
maybe.
But Tristan Stubbs I know can be dangerous.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, again, still a youngish player, unknown commodity. So 5 okay till Miller. So you've got one weak link in the start with Temba Bavuma. Then your 6 is a young kid who could do well, like Green did, I don't know. Then 7 is Parnell, who's not really the best bat. I mean, his bowling. And then it's Rabada. So
then
the
Rabada
batting, it's not.
So you've got 4 left-handers in the top 8.
For them. That is the reason why
Ashwin is
there,
yes.
yes.
Tiwari thinks that probably, I think not probably, but he thinks that we are running in it. So he's saying, or she's saying, Bumrah has been rested, Yuzi has been dropped. Now keep doing your agenda against Ashwin. I already told you yesterday that Ashwin will play, Yuzi will be dropped. We'll consult you next time whenever there's a cricket match. We'll go by the 11 that you give. That's better. But I think what we've been discussing, that they have a few left-handers in their batting order. So Ashwin does get a look in. And you also have to remember that Deepak Chahar also gets an opportunity to play this game. So I'm saying they also have to that this is the point that I was trying to make, that you have to test your bench strength also, because if Bumrah is carrying a niggle, you never know what happens tomorrow, what happens, you just need one bad slip, one freak accident to have a player break down.
Yes.
And it can happen to anybody. I wouldn't want that to happen to anybody, neither from the Indian team or anybody. But then you have to prepare yourself for the worst. So I think Ashwin here is an inclusion that has been is well thought of, and also maybe it gives you good depth in your batting. So Arshdeep is the only player I think whose batting is not up to the mark.
So we're batting till number 10 today though.
Although we might have to debate about the quality of the batters that we have.
No, they're good for that number 10, 9, 8. Who are Harshal Patel, Deepak
Chahar can both bat well.
Ravichandran Ashwin, who's batted for your team in the IPL at number 3 also.
Exactly, and
in
did very
the
well
T20 format. He retired himself out once.
Yes.
But he was forced to.
No,
he took a call himself.
He took a call himself. He was very keen.
That is the thing about Ashwin, boss.
That
he can take. He
team first.
He doesn't want.
Left of field.
Yeah,
team
doesn't
first.
want anyone else to enforce a decision. He said, "Boss, I think somebody else can come get run. I'm off," and he left.
And we know he's a stickler for rules.
Yes.
He's a revolutionary.
Revolutionary for sticking by the rules.
Now you're pushing it.
He did run out Butler.
No, but that was in the rule.
That was legal. But see how much it changed the entire face of cricket.
No, it didn't.
Of course it did.
He's not the first guy. There are so many people who did it.
Kapil Dev did it, I know.
The guy who after him, they named it, did it.
Sachitra Senanayake.
Imagine that guy to have done it at that time.
I know.
So come on, I know your love for Ashwin, but for now pushing it.
And DK.
Yeah, Tamil Nadu.
What about
Chennai?
No, fair enough. You have your favorites. Everybody has. Or
Tamil Power.
And the man who hates Tamil Nadu.
He's not even hiding it.
No, I don't hate it. Who said I hate?
I thought you
No.
No.
He loves Chennai Super Kings. Only he has complained.
He hates
the Chennai.
He doesn't like MS. He doesn't like MS.
That is also.
And he hates the weather.
The weather is legitimate.
Weather to be
Just because I like Williamson doesn't mean I hate Dhoni.
No, but
course.
you've said this often on record.
You can't sympathize with that.
Guys, go back and find it, please.
You can't sympathize with that post-match thing when you opened up a can of worms in the Chennai Super Kings camp. Can't sympathize with what he did to Jadeja. Yeah,
Jadeja, what?
you can't.
You are siding with Jadeja then.
Yes.
What?
Oh, you have to spoon feed.
But do you know, Jadeja, after all, he might just
back.
He might just stay with CSK.
He will. Because no team has yet come up with a counter offer.
How
to
do
buy.
you know? Huh?
See, either it has to come now or it will never come.
How do you know that maybe the offer has already, he has already got an offer from one of the franchisees?
Very difficult.
How do you know?
Okay.
What if I
Chennai
tell you
Super
that?
Kings dynamics.
Huh?
Chennai Super Kings and the way how they operate.
No, there's something
Much more, yeah.
Yeah.
Much more.
Okay, Varun, now just go back. Varun Parvatane is saying, Ashwin being Ashwin, I'm sure he's looking forward for the challenge and bring the noise on him down. He definitely listens to us.
I just
He's an ace YouTuber after all, let's be fair.
Yes.
I just hope
He must know what happened.
Helped his daughter crack a world geography quiz.
What?
Acha?
Yes.
That's interesting.
he did geography.
He helped the daughter. Why?
What is the capital of...
That's spoon feeding.
Yeah, he did. What is the capital of Brazil? Begins with a B. So she... Brasilia. That's how it was.
Oh God, I
That's-
forgot it was Brasilia.
Yeah, it was.
I was thinking Sao Paulo for whatever.
No,
reason.
No.
Brasilia.
No, I
No,
remember.
but where was this quiz happening?
On his Instagram page.
So you have this filter which exists on
you
stories
can
and stuff.
move.
So you'll get this thing. You get two options, and you have to nod your head towards the.
And it's very easy. Even anybody can crack it. The
I thought he
questions
was
are...
going to say it's very easy when I did it because he didn't do it.
He did it. Right?
I did it, yeah.
You did.
Sorry.
I cracked.
Yeah, you can crack anything.
Oops.
Answer that question. Ankit Kumar is saying, why so much hate against Temba Bavuma? He's much better than Pant.
I love Temba Bavuma.
Low.
Let me be very, very clear.
He said it.
He said it.
And
Pant is not overrated. Yeah, too
exactly.
Too harsh. Pant
He's
is overrated.
underrated, but he's not overrated.
He's not
Yeah, he's not
overrated.
overrated. I agree.
He's underwhelmed
But
in
he's
T20
underwhelmed.
I agree with you.
In
I
T20.
love Temba Bavuma. In fact, maybe this is the new phase of South African cricket under Dean Elgar as Test captain and Temba
Tim
Bavuma.
and Timamba.
Huh?
Tembamba.
Who calls him that? You just said. There's one question from. It's gone. Jay Thakkar, I think, had asked a question.
Rohit was asking for luck. That one.
No. He asked, who do you think at the end of their career would be the happier person? Who would be more satisfied in life? What they have achieved? Gautam Adani or Virat Kohli? Good question he's coming. Where do they come up with these questions?
Sorry?
Who do you think will be more happy, satisfied in their life with what they have done? The two options are Virat
Gautam
Kohli
Adani and Virat Kohli.
Yes.
If you ask me, I'll go with Virat Kohli. I'll tell you why. For me, money is not everything. You know, achievement in terms of as in winning matches or sporting achievement is
Achievement on talent and
like
stuff like
I mean simply, and I'm not talking about one businessman. It could be anyone. Let's say some very rich 5, 6, 7 businessmen or one of the top 5, 6 cricket players. I'd pick the achievement of a cricket player than a business.
Same. I would go for any sportsman.
Sportsman or whatever. More in India, basically cricket, because if you retire as the best 800-meter runner of India,
Then no one really cares.
yeah, because you would be the 51st best 800-meter runner in the world.
Yeah.
So that achievement may not be as big, but if you're a top 5 Indian cricketer ever, then you would be amongst the top.
No, but
15
see,
world cricketers.
the rise of both of them has been meteoric,
That's true.
right?
That's true.
In a very short span of time, both have achieved what not many were able to.
Actually, Gautam Adani quicker than Virat Kohli.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, much.
Quicker.
When?
Before 5-6 years, I had not heard much about him, and I'm just saying I'm not a business guy, so I don't follow business news much. But now, so you only follow news, right? Earlier, I used to hear of who the Ambanis is a big businessman, Tatas or Birlas. I mean, that's what we
Adani
grew
was
up with.
there, but not quite.
No, I had not even heard, honestly.
He was there, but in the like.
Okay,
as in not
maybe as I said, I
mainstream.
don't follow much, so I only know the top guys, right? All Mahindras then came later. You knew that they were big.
Wipro, Asim Premji.
Bajaj,
Narayan
family.
Murthy.
Narayan Murthy, correct.
Narayan Murthy.
So these are the ones that we read about. Gradually kept changing. And now following suit, I think the last 5-6 years I got to know about Qatar. And now though I know more because it came in the news.
Yeah,
but Virat though you knew from 2008 under 19 World Cup time.
So I think this is a comparison between two people of different walks of
very,
life.
very different.
ठीक है.
Yeah.
So I think by the time they end their career, fortunately for Gautam Adani, he has many years
career
to
will
go.
carry. Yeah,
Career will
exactly.
carry.
So are you going to end your career at the peak or maybe at the pinnacle in whatever field you are?
See, in cricket you can, but in business you cannot because
No, but he
your
is.
peak. No, but he's not going to end the career. No, you'll keep going on. Like
No.
Like Ratan Tata is still going on. Yeah, at what? How old is he now?
80
plus.
82,
80 plus,
84, I guess.
Still going on. I just read today the king of Saudi Arabia finally decided to make his son Prince Salman the prime minister. When at the age of 86 he's finally decided to give up power. At 86, like he would have done it at retirement age is 65, 68 for normal people. He would have done it at 70, 75.
You're talking about Saudi Arabia,
86. At 86 he's made.
And
his
to
son
be fair,
the prime
Prince Salman is not like he hasn't been doing.
Oh, he does a lot of work, by the way. He's a very progressive prince. I heard,
Yeah.
They have bought a, in the sense how orthodox Saudi Arabia was.
He's a
It's
departure from
changed
that
a
for sure.
lot with him. That's what I
Even
read.
thinking about having relations with Israel, massive leap.
Yeah, exactly.
Massively.
That's what I'm saying. It's a big change for a very conservative country. It's a big change that he's brought about. Now he's
Actually, this GG Cam, although I think it isn't right to use the kind of language or the word that you're using for an Indian player, but it will be interesting, for Rishabh Pant.
Pant has been celebrated by
interesting.
Dhoni chance
Especially in
previously,
Trivandrum.
And in Trivandrum now he's going to get Sanju chance, I feel.
interesting,
Yes.
huh? When Pant comes out to bat, all the Sanju fans in the house.
Yes.
That'll be pressure.
But I'm saying it's an added motivation for Rishabh Pant.
Oh yes,
Of course.
No, but he doesn't need this motivation.
No,
yeah.
I agree.
I'm sure he must be hurting with the fact that he's now
exactly.
gone behind
Yes.
Dinesh Karthik as your number one wicketkeeper batsman. That in itself.
Harsh Khatri isn't too happy with the team. He's saying baffling decisions by Team India. Only explanation can be that they don't want to show their cards to South Africa as they'll get practice of how to play them because they are both in the same pool.
I mean, a lot of South African teams play IPL, players play IPL anyways. How does it matter?
But you can say the same thing for South Africa also.
Exactly.
They've pushed Temba Bavuma.
So interestingly, South Africa playing 3 spinners.
Yeah.
Yes.
Actually, correct.
So
Because with Keshav Maharaj, maybe because India has so many left-handers, maybe they wanted to have Keshav.
Right.
So basically, they're batting till 9.
right-handers. Yeah.
Right-handers. Yeah.
Till number 9. Although
No, the batting now after Pandya from 7 onwards
They're all
is not
down.
as strong.
Bro,
Yes.
Rabada to be
Rabada
fair,
is-
Yeah, but then
not
on the
as
same string when the
intimidating.
match,
I think Rabada, for me, Rabada would
I
be
agree.
very
But Chahal is a good
intimidating.
batsman, so is
With the
Arshdeep.
passion.
Yes,
All
So is
agreed.
Arshdeep.
With the bat, Rabada could be very intimidating. At least
No, so is Deepak Chahar and Harshal Patel.
Absolutely.
Similar.
Both have opened for their states.
Yeah, similar.
See, till number 10, India batting till number 10 today.
If you have Deepak Chahar at number 10,
That's
a
why I was
decent
saying
lineup.
today you could have gone in with another bowler. With this lineup, if you went in with another bowler instead of Pant,
Yeah.
your batting would have been there till 9, and these batsmen will get to. You would have bolstered your bowling. Imagine another bowler coming in, but the advantage India has today that they are chasing, so that pressure on bowlers will not be there as much.
why are they
As
coming
it
back
would
into
be
the field
earlier.
to go for the national anthem?
National anthems. Yes.
South Africa, they have a 3-minute national anthem, no?
Go down. Let's take a few questions to the bottom, please.
One of the longest with Sri Lanka.
Yes.
I think the longest is for
Sri Lanka.
is it?
How
Sri
long
Lanka
is that?
Mata. Close to 4 minutes.
Sir Irfan has a question. Please answer that. Take that.
India's plan, Saeed Irfan saying, don't dismiss Temba Bavuma, let him score 50 ball 50.
Not
Let's
the worst
see.
idea in the world.
No, let's see.
Okay, I think we are being too
I think
harsh.
he will also have a point to prove.
One second, just stop somewhere.
Yeah, he would definitely have a point to prove considering what happened in the SA20 auction.
Yeah.
Pranay Das is saying, are we going to win the World Cup with Harshal and Arshdeep being our main bowlers if Bumrah misses out? Good question, but I think then you'll have Arshdeep, Harshal, and then Bhuvneshwar will have to be the lead bowler. Though he's not been in great form, I agree.
Yes.
But I'm saying you'll have to go with a experienced hand. And I know that now Bhuvneshwar has been sent to NCA to
Even Hardik.
even Hardik.
Hardik, yes.
No, Hardik's bowling has not been that much of a concern because
No, but NCA as in just to ensure that, if you have any niggles or you just...
certain areas you want to
Yes.
work on.
Ensure your improvement.
And VVS Lakshman is already there. And then... but Arshdeep, if you ask me, the second name as far as fast bowlers are concerned that I will add after Bumrah, I will add Arshdeep's name in that list.
No, Arshdeep has been very good.
I wanted him the head of Harshal. He has to be there.
No, Arshdeep has been very good. He's been consistent with the death bowling, those Yorkers, especially at the death. So he is going to be there for sure.
He should be there.
Acha. Love Rami saying this हर बार निगल वाली बात समझ नहीं आती. Every time niggle this, though I think he's talking about Jasprit Bumrah also.
Jasprit Bumrah.
He's actually
Everybody.
right. He's actually right. I cannot understand either he was not fit coming in, repeating myself, or
have they pushed him too early? That's also there.
And if you push him further, that stress reaction can
get much worse.
No, you shouldn't have got him then in the previous series.
stress fracture.
You shouldn't have played him.
I agree.
Shouldn't have.
You have nothing to gain out of it.
None of these series actually mean anything in the grander scheme in front of a World Cup.
Exactly. Shouldn't have risked him at all.
Absolutely.
If that is the thing. Now, as I said, now I am beginning to get worried. I don't know whether he'll be full tilt at the World Cup, that first game. Either you will be playing him half fit sort of a case.
I think irrespective of whether Bumrah is fit or not, he will play the Pakistan games because the first game on 23rd against Pakistan. And you don't... Oh, that's Shahbaz Ahmed, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Silly Point, who is a CSK fan.
India are bowling okay.
He says that, hello guys, I and my friends have got... He's from IIT Guwahati, by the way.
Wow.
So he said, I and my friends have got tickets. 3 other friends have got tickets for the two T20I. The second
T20, yeah.
But still waiting for permission from the warden. Listen, Silly Point, my only advice to you is
Take the
permission, no permission, take the risk, my friend.
You didn't hear it from us.
You rarely get a
Enjoy
chance.
your youth. Do these kind of things. Go to a match.
You can go out, no?
I am not.
Yeah, you can.
No, but coming back at a certain point, they'd be coming back late.
So still, I think that was never an issue.
No, in IIT it's very...
No.
10 o'clock restriction is there. And you need to have a permission from a guardian.
Exactly, and that's why I wanted permission.
No, go for it. Yeah.
IIT Guwahati is
Jump
bit
the
far off from
wall,
Barsapar also.
jump the wall into the hostel in the night or whatever.
I have gone to...
Proxy attendance, something you'll have
Watch
to do.
3 Idiots for inspiration.
3 Idiots.
What's
Exactly.
that for inspiration? Enjoy your youth. Simple.
How can you miss a game? Yeah,
I know.
come on.
If you have the opportunity to.
Yes.
Something happens, then you take a clip out of this and say that I was ill-advised by these guys.
By the YouTube journalists.
Okay, Kuldeep is saying Rishabh Pant is going to be playing his 59th trial match in T20. I like what
Very
it. Predict his score. Good question.
Yeah.
Saying predict Rishabh, how much does he get today?
20.
I'm going with 19.
1-9. These are the kind of expectations you have.
So I will have to base on the past performance, you know.
And where he'll get the bat.
If you say Dinesh Karthik, how much? I'll say that how many balls will he face? I'll say about
10,
4,
5.
5. Then you'll say this is what is this you should. But I'll have to go by past. How else will you do a prediction?
Bumrah is not
You
wearing
do
that chest guard.
forecasting, no? You pick a score. You pick a score. How much?
Shorter than Rishabh Pant, huh? Bumrah.
Yeah, we've been going up.
You pick a score for Rishabh Pant.
Rishabh Pant will score
How much?
good runs.
55?
What is his average? He'll score the same number of runs.
See, now you've gone
Just
with that.
over 20.
Yeah,
Huh?
you've gone with that. You've gone with that. That's what I said.
I have a sneaky suspicion he won't get the bat.
Huh?
Ooh.
I don't think he'll get away.
By the way,
Faith in them.
the square boundaries are pretty short here, so these might just suit the likes of Rohit Sharma.
So he'll score 24.
24 runs.
24 is his
the
average.
Of
24 is his average.
so Deepak Chahar is going to bowl the first over.
Obviously.
Yes, he has to.
Has to.
Yeah.
Filling in for Bhuvaneshwar
He and
Kumar.
Harshal will open.
Bhuvaneshwar Kumar.
He and Harshal will open.
No, Arshdeep.
Arshdeep.
Yeah. And then Akshar will come in the power play. Between them, they'll finish the power play off. I think so. Arshdeep, not Harshal. Harshal will come later.
Later.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have to see if they want to introduce Akshar Patel early with a
Because
left-hander.
QD left-hander Aksar bowling.
No, Ashwin might come.
Ashwin.
Ashwin might come.
Ashwin's a good
right.
option. Yep.
Ashwin, you've got today.
Used to win you games in the power play for CSK.
Yeah, absolutely.
And of course the left-hander option here. So
Got Gale
Okay,
out.
a lot of people asking prediction, guys.
South Africa 167, India winning.
179.
I go with 185.
207.
Okay, 207. 167
Acha, 160.
and India winning, obviously.
And India, obviously. So,
Not a
Umesh
bad ball to
Patnaik
start.
is saying not playing Boom is a calculated decision. What if he gets injured before the tournament? Would he be a huge crack in the Indian side?
Not playing?
But he's coming from an injury, sir.
That's
Who?
that's the risky
Bumrah. You have to play him. He's coming from an injury. You have to play him. He needs to get into the rhythm. You know, he has to shake off the rust. That can only happen if he's playing international matches. You don't have many left.
Yeah.
Practice matches are not the same thing. You cannot
This is-
simulate match situations.
This is the last T20A series for
Yeah.
both India and South Africa before the World Cup.
Absolutely. You saw yourself in that last game.
Ball, yeah.
Wasn't
That did move.
That moved nicely, very nicely.
They've left they've still gone with spinners, so that it has a tinge of grass, but teams have backed the spinners, which means it will turn.
Buma.
Bahuma has come.
Bold or caught behind?
No, he won't
No,
get
no,
out
he'll
so
defend.
fast. He won't get out so fast. He'll be there for
He'll defend.
Okay, on that note, bye bye, see you.
Vanakkam.
Vanakkam.